6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Kilani. First, the headlines. Deputy Prime Minister has arrived in Tehran to attend oath-taking ceremony of Iran's President-elect Dr. Masoud Pezeshkian. Finance Minister has stressed upon corporate farming in collaboration with Special Investment Facilitation Council to accelerate economic growth. Minister for Petroleum says inflation has decreased from 38 to 12% due to government's policies. Speaker of the National Assembly says extending parliamentary cooperation among 56 member states of the Commonwealth is essential for regional prosperity and development. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops have launched extensive search operations to implicate Kashmiri youth in fake cases. The United Nations has raised serious concerns over repeated evacuation orders by Israeli military for Palestinians across Gaza Strip. And now the news in detail. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar has arrived in Tehran to attend the inauguration and oath-taking ceremony of President-elect of Iran, Dr. Masoud Pezeshkian. On arrival at Tehran airport, Ishaq Dar was received by Director General of Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sayyid Rasool Mouswi, and Ambassador of Pakistan to Iran, Muhammad Mudassir Tipu. Federal Minister for Finance Mohammad Aurangzeb has stressed upon the corporate farming in collaboration with the Special Investment Facilitation Council to accelerate economic growth. Addressing the Executive Committee of Pakistan Banks Association in Karachi today, he said it is essential to continue focusing on agriculture and support initiatives like SIFC. Mohammad Aurangzeb said it is encouraging to see the private sector taking proactive steps in advancing financial and technological infrastructure. The minister said the government is moving forward with the IMF draft resolution. He said the government is aware of the current challenges, but with the IMF's core approval, the situation is manageable. Minister for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik says government's economic policies are yielding positive results. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said overall inflation in the country has decreased from 38 to 12% due to government's interventions. He said economic indicators suggest the country was moving towards stability. He said creation of job opportunities for the youth are among foremost priorities of the government. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has reiterated the nation's commitment to eradicate the scourge of terrorism with unity and consensus. Talking to Governor Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Faisal Karim Kundi in Islamabad today, the Interior Minister, recognizing the sacrifices rendered by the law enforcement agencies in the war against terrorism, said success is the only option in the war against menace. He emphasized that the Frontier Constabulary, Counter-Terrorism Department and police in KP are being equipped with modern technology and weapons. He highlighted that the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is on front line in the war against terrorism, and the brave personnel of KP Police, FC and CTD have written a history of bravery with their blood in this war. Speaker of National Assembly Sardar Ayaz Sadiq says extending parliamentary cooperation among 56 member states of the Commonwealth is essential for regional prosperity and development. Talking to Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland in Islamabad today, the Speaker highlighted the significance of proactive parliamentary friendship groups for enhancing parliament-to-parliament contacts among member states of the Commonwealth. He also stressed the need to digitalize Parliament for effective and public-responsive education. While mentioning the Green Parliament initiative, he said that Pakistan Parliament is the first of its kind which has been solarized completely for its electricity needs. On the occasion, Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland commended resilience of Pakistani nation and its people to grapple with the devastating impact of 2022 floods. She also appreciated initiatives taken by the present Parliament of Pakistan for the vibrant of parliamentary diplomacy. Minister for Industries, Production and National Food Security Rana Tanveer Hussain has emphasized the need for modernization and technology adoption in the agriculture sector to boost productivity. Addressing a seminar in Islamabad today, he said traditional farming practices are unsustainable and inefficient, which increase the costs and reduce profits. The minister said the agriculture sector grew by 6.25% last year, surpassing other sectors and boosting the overall economic growth rate by 2.38%. He highlighted that environmental impact can be reduced by using new technology. Rana Tanveer Hussain said collaboration with stakeholders in the agriculture sector was going on and the government was providing the necessary institutional support to the agriculture sector. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops have launched extensive cordon and search operations in Poonch and Kishtwar districts of the territory. The operations are part of a larger agenda of Indian government to implicate Kashmiri youth in fake cases and detain them indefinitely without trial. The situation has worsened since the revocation of the special status of the territory on August 5, 2019. Meanwhile, widespread protests were held at multiple locations in the territory, with people demanding their rights and expressing discontent against the occupation regime. Residents of Rajouri and Jammu protested against the unscheduled power outages and poor water supply. Pro-Khalistan group 6 for Justice has announced to mark India's Independence Day on August 15 with the Khalistan referendum campaign from Red Fort to Ranchi. Addressing the crowd of voters after the Khalistan referendum in Calgary, Sikh leader Gurpatwant Singh Punnu vowed to continue the global referendum campaign to raise the powerful slogan of liberating Sikh soil of Punjab from Indian occupation. He said Khalistan referendum campaign has shaken the foundations of India. Meanwhile, Punjab Referendum Commission announced that the next phase of Khalistan referendum will take place in New Zealand in a few months. In India, 93 people have been killed as a result of massive landslides due to monsoon rains in southern Kerala state. Search operation is underway for hundreds of people trapped in debris. Indian Army and Air Force personnel have been deployed to rescue the people. 10 more Palestinians were martyred in Israeli attacks on Nusayrat refugee camp in Gaza today. This has taken the total martyrdom toll of Palestinians to over 39,000 since October last. UN humanitarian officials have raised serious concerns over the repeated evacuation orders by Israeli military for Palestinians across the Gaza Strip. Reacting to the latest orders by Israeli military, UN relief agency UNRWA said these orders have further exacerbated the plight of Palestinians in Gaza as they are being forced to relocate again and again. In Paris Olympics, Japan leads the points table with 12 medals, including 6 gold medals. France clinched second slot by securing 16 medals, including 5 gold medals, while China is standing on third position with 12 medals, having 5 gold medals. Finally, the weather. Rain with windstorm and thunder shower is expected in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir, Islamabad, Punjab, southeastern Sindh and South Balochistan during the next 12 hours. Heavy falls may also occur at isolated places in Kashmir, northeastern Punjab, Potohar region and South Balochistan during the period. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.